But if she continues to do these things, perhaps one day she might not get away. So if she knows what the BB beba, certainly it wouldn't be the appeal. As we all know, there is a remarking process, right? All to me, if I BB ambition, now make sure when it comes to the settlement of records, it will be hard for you, Kulendi a lot to insert any document into that. Baba Jama lawyers will oppose 100%. It won't work. So where exactly are you guys going to maneuver to insert that document? And Kontonji Media has been saying things. You better tell her to shut up because it's exposing you guys. Exposing you guys. Oh, wait.
Even social media no so Ghana for bebre no a ewo ho no ma omu edi agro ewo ho na ewo no mo ensem bebre no a trend ewo so a yenso ya fiato ya ho so se bedu adwuma ewo ho no mo se de ebe ya Ghana for be hu niam ekoso ewo man Ghana mu enunti na ye page na brani abrebia no ye de esumsumpa ye bo ansam bebre no ano ede ebesom mo ne nam so ano ye wo ansam bebre no a ewo social media no so Ghana for ekasa ede afa ho no ti na ye wa ha ede emamo yenko ne ngoti ensem no ebi.
Both parties will come and argue the reason why or the reason why this new evidence should be admitted or not.
Yeah.
And you know, Odo Bronii lawyers and so ebe kohonum akwa kase. Wo judgment na wo se wakwa konya de aban. The basis of this judgment is the so-called certificate, which you could not provide in the 28th November ruling.
Which she was able to provide, but it wasn't admissible through the Evidence Act.
Exactly. Send me court. Say what do I say? Court. And then you can say for baby bra. Now say when to me, I'm found for the right process. I'm my court and jam to my. Well, the court did not admit it. So as I say, so
you 100% on point. But if we are looking at the issue of availability now, for some more reason, she provided something.
She provided something.
So you cannot.
She provided something which the court did not admit.
You didn't have it when you already provided it. Yeah. So I'm just adding to your say.
Exactly. So she provided something which the court did not admit.
Exactly.
You had the opportunity to bring it. One casa lawyer judge and say he has the original with him. The judge told him say for original ne betre me na me ankasa me fa mani enhwe. So as I say, and when Timmy and for original and for court. Now you will tell the appeal court say wakwa konya judgment bia yenjina so na yenfa engine to na for new evidence. Then Odo Bronii lawyers will tell you say the basis of this judgment is the certificate which was not admissible in the 28th November court ruling. Then we go back to the
Evidence Act
criteria now. It was say ultimi make us say criteria now. There was a ultimi achieve and sana ya geo document are two in the appeals court because before say a geo document are two appeals court one. We are going to check something called availability. The availability no say sa new evidence na ode ba no sa time na ye di asem no na sa evidence no na ewo ho ana se na ewo ho dada na wantimi anfa ma citizen.
There's some money coming from citizen.
Say Other than as when to me and farmer, the appeals court will not allow you to bring in that evidence again. Then we will go to another criteria called due diligence. Utimi shemu unu say sa document ya nanka ehia odeba court ema ye ji waware ni tulu no oye wo search nyina unu say oh mahwe menya nice me favorite a part of that judgment is paragraph 93. Okache say Mama Akosua Serwaa lawyer did not take any step or did not provide any evidence to show say he took steps to make Mama Akosua Serwaa's certificate authenticated. Sa paragraph no me de papa. Inti Mama Akosua Serwaa lawyer no when to anamo bia or the chair court and say, oh, nanka me person me authenticate Mama Akosua Serwaa ni documents. But for one or two reasons, intimate me anye when timi an chair court and say, inti now no, timi ko can chair court of appeal ni say, me try say me but BBC me kwai. They will not accept it. Inti from the beginning, availability and due diligence, you're shooting it down from onset.
Yeah. I mean, akwanama mema wo ejina ho kakra. So, Mami way, one thing is everything has already been done. So if you want to bring in a new one, yeah, Lawyer Dominic, Lawyer Fatih, Baba Jamal Chambers, they will certainly not agree. And this is what I keep on telling. I think I had one of my lives, Obi screen recording, Mami, your friend Anajwa. Look, on the 19th of January, Lawyer Kusi said they had an authenticated certificate, right? And then my question, the only thing I asked Lawyer Kusi said, so what the way back one now the makulendi for now? Will a Lawyer Dominic agree? Will a Lawyer Fatih agree? The answer is a hell no, because no lawyer wants to lose. And they've done
and honey, they did swear an affidavit to that certificate as well, right?
Right? And you know, they've done their due diligence. They've really worked hard. They've worked their socks off. After I want 1 year with Juma no. So within 6 months, that won't happen. Right? Because if you want
honey,
to
can I say something quick, please?
Mr.
Please. Okay.
Mr. Nice, what do you want to say?
Mr. Nice, I'm a box. Chance. You've been in the box for how many minutes? Only God knows. On the batch and into your Lawyer Dominica, you are not going to agree. And they passed that stage. Allow Muse Munfa BBM. That is not the right way. When they had the opportunity, they should have used it. Internet maker said, some rate of sermons, if you knew one, again, you guys are rushing. That is the same thing that you guys did. You rush with the first case. And man should have ways the way you guys are rushing. But hey, Bremo, that mama trust.
Mr. Nice also
to Mr. Nice then to and wakata.
Just 1 minute now, I'm asking we and landing. We are then you come in. Mamenka's asking we the Court of Appeal, they have strongly emphasized that the fresh evidence procedure is not intended to give a party a second opportunity to repair deficiencies in a case that could have been properly presented at trial.
There you go.
Ghana's Court of Appeal has strongly emphasized that the fresh evidence procedure is not intended to give a party a second opportunity to repair deficiencies in a case that could that could have been properly presented at trial. The assassin way I can say, if at trial you fail to present your case properly, if there was an evidence and if there was something that a cause of kawanka, na say you do a fresh you do not have to use the appeal process. Say Odo Bronii repair case. That is not the reason why the appeal process exists. Rather, the appeal process is there to make sure say the judge made an error. Then we can use the appeal process to correct that. So as I say, it is a Akosua Serwaa nanka or kwan se ode in certificate ne ba na se wentimi amfama. They cannot use the appeal process to repair that deficiency in her case. I rest my case.
Mr. Nice, wait there. Welcome to Honey Blossom page.
Me my shout outs to Ankwanoma Esquire.
I
rest my case.
Shout out, no. Me pa chowo madam me wahana won't follow yeah. Follow us because our conversations and is really interesting and ebema ye ni ayadwen. Metre mo amompa WhatsApp na mo share na mo follow ye ni a. Mr. Nice obebo misiketu. Say the okwa Ashanti Queen wa bobo ni tiketu no. Mr. Nice, over to you. Welcome to Honey Blossom page. Come in.
Thank you very much for having me the opportunity, just to, come and share my opinion and some simple facts that we all need to understand it.
That's fine.
First of all, the first question I ask myself is, in appeals court, can you file an application for new evidence? The answer is yes.
Okay.
Number two, it is not the defendant or the third party lawyer can decide whether it can be accepted or not. Okay. It is a 3-panel judge who decide whether they will accept new evidence or not. These are simple facts.
Mr. Nice, you can one boy. That's every I would do home in our
this is very, very simple thing that also OBI. Okay. In every appeal biano, Ubetimia file applications upon applications. But at the end of the day, 3-panel judges in the bed decided whether or more accept the application or not. Right? And your opinion, you can believe what you want to believe ever happen in court because you judges you don't know the outcome of what's going to happen. I'm not really going to chime into that.
But if I may ask you a question, why are you adding it is your opinion when we are not doing opinion, but we are talking about facts?
We are talking about
opinions are not facts.
But I'm saying we are not sharing opinions.
Okay,
what I said were facts, not opinions.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. And what I also said was a fact.
Mr. Knight, you are very learned. So when you say the settlement of records, settlement of records, compiling both lawyers, lawyer could see the Colendia Lord, Baba Jama, the Omodo call Dorinda Ho, Kanini album about one book. Now, say by one book, Nibia, the Beko both lawyers, the Bema Baba Jama, the Bema lawyer Cusinum, and Colendia law. They have to check all their documents. Say, Sabuki, is there a new document in it? Once Baba Jamanum detect so there's a new document, they will return it back to the registrar of court. And they have to alert them, say, foreign Adebia Baba same. And therefore, they have to redo the whole thing and take out that foreign. Are you aware of that, Patrick?
Say it in a major say. OBI application before the judge never get to my obviously Dominic will get a copy and they can always Almost bet sure the reason why it's here.
Mr. Knight say if they bring that,
the reason why the application should not be accepted.
Any application should not be accepted. Me decide say so do settlement of records level before come they do appellate court. Ama judges now stream 3 judges now stream. If you look at the books now, Oma compiler, which is a settlement of records now, you cannot add any foreign documents into it. Why? Because Oko appeal no, Oko court for trial no, it's only those documents that they are. It's a remarking. Appeal you're remarking.
It's not a new trial. It's not a new trial. I think
it's not a new trial. It's a remarking. Yes. It's happening here, but the same old document to ensure that Dorinda did not make any error. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, of course.
Therefore, if you add any new document, Baba Jamanu will pick it and will return it back to the registrar. So, which is even going to waste? It's going to waste your own time.
Nice, hold on. Let everybody drink water. I've been quiet for the longest. We are not going to.
Just a second, Mr. Nice, are you enjoying the platform?
Oh no, I am. But
here we will beat you with facts, not opinion.
It doesn't matter. We are all learned.
So let's welcome him.
I've been quiet for long. Let me go by this.
Yeah.
Yes. New evidences are admissible in appeals cases. Nobody is disputing that, and it's a fact, it's not an opinion. But there are at least 4 conditions that you have to meet.
That's where I was coming to.
We've discussed this, so I'm going to repeat it for you to hear me.
Nana, change answer. Ma, don't want us to conditions in the Maya. And I miss and say if my Akosua Serwaa I meet is.
Oh, I'm coming with son. I know what Chemo.
Well, go on.
So, Mr. Nice, first condition, when the document was unavailable at the time that the judgment was being given, where before the judgment was given, the how do you call it? The client notified the court or the bench that we are working on it and we will bring it, or please give us a week or 2. We will submit it before your judgment. Did you witness anything like that between Mami Akosua Serwaa?
Well, there's a video of Lawyer Kosi actually saying.
The question I asked you, did you witness? I
wasn't in court, so I could not witness it.
Okay, so then let me remind you. This is what happened. Before the case was called, during the case management conference, Lawyer Kosi was pointed to the fact that the document that he submitted as or purported as marriage certificate does not meet the Evidence Act. And he should go back to Germany or wherever that he got those documents from, authenticate it, translate it, stamp it, and bring it to the registrar of court for it to be received officially. Lawyer Kosi had about 2 months to do that. He couldn't.
He had about a month.
Oh, me say about.
Okay.
Man say miss about.
Okay.
What it is even when he was doing his interrogation, he pointed out to her ladyship that I have the original copy for you to cite. And her ladyship says, oh, since you have photocopy exhibit D1, D2, and D3, that does not meet the standard or the requirement based on an Evidence Act. Can you bring me the original one for me to cite? He couldn't. So first of all,
there was no way it says a photocopy. It says a copy, and copy doesn't mean photocopy. So
I mentioned 3 times. Me see D1, D2, D3.
So which one was the photocopy?
D2 was a photocopy.
And D2 document there.
D2 was a photocopy of the first one in English, which was signed by a different person.
That was the translation version. So how can that be a photocopy? But point to the show.
It's a photocopy.
Nana.
Okay.
Argument. We need to have
argument. We are going on that tangent.
Nana, let's move on.
Oh, no, but because
we agree to this.
So the number 2, the first one you failed. Number 2 is due diligence. Are you suggesting to us and to people who have followed this case there was no due diligence done by the judge when the judge had given you all the opportunity, absolute 1 month and over, for you to go to the Ghana mission in Germany, get the document authenticated, and it is very simple. They have to call where you went for the document, confirm that the person who actually authorized it is sanctioned or has the authority to release those documents, and again confirm that the seal that is on the purported marriage certificate is coming from their office. Number 2, bring it to Ghana Missionary and confirm, and then it will be a registered letter, which nobody, Papa She cannot touch it, because if Papa She touches it, it is tampering of evidence. You gave the document to Papa She to bring it to Ghana, or say a document, or the affair DHL. Yet they brought it to court. Are you suggesting that no due diligence was done by the judge by telling that the process in which you brought those documents were fraudulent and it amounts to evidence tampering? Are you suggesting that nothing like that happened?
There was a fraudulent act. I think that they would have been charged with perjury. So
no. The judge was not interested in that. But I'm telling you that.
So how can you put it there if the judge was not interested in that?
So
are you in the judge's mind?
Okay. So it is a court process. You are speaking to somebody who knows the law a bit. It's a court process, and when you are bringing in an evidence which should be authorized by a foreign institution coming from an embassy, it comes from the embassy to the registrar. It doesn't come through somebody. We call it evidence tampering, and it makes it fraudulent. So if the judge did not say it, I am telling you that is what happened. Number 3,
Evidence Act in your 3 sessions, right?
I just said what is relevant. I just said what is relevant to the case. Number 3. Number 3. Material influence. Will the marriage certificate, purported marriage certificate, would they have influenced the decision of the court? No. Because 1, Judge Dorinda cited that there was desertion for 19 years. And desertion in Ghana law shouldn't even go beyond, 6 months or 1 year. Based on that, there was no marriage. So there was only one marriage that was existing between them was the customary. So the material evidence of that marriage certificate being brought to court, whether authenticated or not authenticated, wouldn't have changed the outcome of the ruling, because desertion was observed during that Lumba and Mame Akosua Serwaa separation. The last one is the evidence credible. We all know and we were told, and I can confirm, that the 3 D1, D2, D3, none of them came to any German authority. One came from America, the rest came from Kumasi. Honey, I rest my case.
Yes, darling. Mr. Nice, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Simple and very lovely, and more respectful.
Thank you very much. One came from America, one came from. Anyway, like I said, opinions are not facts, so you can say whatever you want to say about it.
I spoke fact. I did not speak opinion.
These are not facts, because these were facts. These are criminal offenses. So these are not facts. These are jandam that people throw around. Please. Okay, Timami making me submission. The judge itself, Judge Nankasa Dorenda, then the judgment, through the judgment, it was based on technicality. This is why judgment, my marriage certificate, was not accepted, because it didn't go through the process now also defined. Which Evidence Act, there are 3 sessions in 161 now, 1, 2, and 3. And Lawyer Kusi says that or rely on the 3rd one, which the judge was not interested. So already paragraph 99, there was a cross-examination between Lawyer Dominic and Mame Brimpoma, which Obisa Mame Brimpoma said, did you see Daddy Lumba and Akosua Serwaa signing a document? She said yes. Okay, so then when you move on now, then the judge says, then let us presume, German law and Ghana law are the same. Therefore, the certificate that the lawyer is looking for should be something that Okunini or Yere, a signature.
Mr. Nice, that is also false. Please don't do that. That is also false. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Please don't misinform people. No. Don't misinform people yet. Don't do that.
I am not misinformed. Listen.
Don't let him run away with things. They are not true.
My interjecto. Judgment now. I'm not misinformed. This is in the judgment.
Akwanma money chance no, you the money chance.
No judgment, no one read mama paragraph no. Mama paragraph no say me listen no I can say who read it sir. I'm giving you the paragraph. It wasn't even
I'll read it.
Go on.
Paragraph 99, paragraph 100, 101 and 102.
And I cannot read the 3 paragraphs. So
okay, so 99 was cross-examination between lawyer Dominic and Brempoma.
I'll get it for you right now. What you can say, I'll get it for you. And as much as you're respectful, I'm okay.
Okay. So that happened. And the judge in Ankasano, she did not understand, and a lot of people actually do not understand how German marriage certificates how it works, because some people don't even know about the family book, because the family book came to an end in 2009, and it doesn't mean say now it will be prior to that. It is not valid. It's still a valid book. And the Akosua presented family book which lawyer extract free. An extract also a official document. Who could read German so extract free family book is still an official document. And also the translation. He did that. And I feel I see and pen and and then the certificate now that is the new German certificate, which years go by sometimes change the font So Mama Dorinda.
Okay, Mr. Nice, I'm ready when you are. Why? Okay, let me read it.
Okay,
read him out, maybe. So we are paragraph 99. So I know a okay, paragraph 99. The plaintiff's witness, Ernestina Fosu, under paragraph 8 of her evidence in chief, averred that she was present when the plaintiff and the deceased married under the German civil law. During cross-examination, she answered that she was there when the late Daddy Lumba and the plaintiff signed the marriage certificate. She ascertained, asserted that, did you see the plaintiff and Daddy Lumba sign the marriage certificate? Brempoma says I was there. And then this is Judge Dorinda. Per paragraph 8 of your own witness statement, you claim that the only person who witnessed the marriage was Georgina. So Hakwa Brempoma per Judge Dorinda is lying.
Thank you, honey, very much. That's what I'm trying to point to him.
My brother so Mr. Nice, Daddy Lumba, my brother, took me and one lady called Georgina to Germany on the same day. So we were living with them in Germany. You agree with me that your brother and the plaintiff signed the marriage certificate? Or say once they are married, they will sign a marriage certificate. Brempoma certainly wasn't there. She wasn't there when they were marrying. Mr. Nice.
No, but the question will be saying, the Daddy Lumba and the plaintiff signed the marriage certificate. No, say someone worry. Once of my worry, you best sign a brother.
But
you can't listen. Honey, please, push you allow me to deal with this man, please. I'm respectful.
Go ahead.
Yes. Mr. Nice. We have done this conversation we've done this conversation for 7 weeks.
And then it's nothing to do with that.
You don't worry, you are here.
But what it is
because we are learning. People are on the FYP until the money. Go ahead.
Okay, and to me, because the reason why I came here was the topic between Akosua Serwaa and murder case. Among baby, does she have a case? Does she not have a case? Is that going to affect the appeals and all of that? I think people are actually getting the whole thing wrong. Common sense, common sense. Every single person on this app know who mother was referring to. At one point, I don't think honey, what's the audio? At one point, I was at Bonidi, right? And she said, or the phone question in pub recorded her, and she has.
And Mr. Nice, don't go too far. Mr. Nice, for a second.
Mr. Nice, I'm making statements beyond me per se. Friends, I mean, go back and forth with some few questions.
Mate,
Mr. Nice, you spoke of Article 1613, right?
I did.
Who bet me Akande, sorry, Article 1613,
I'm actually using the same phone. Me on holiday, so I can't go on any other phone apart from phone number. But I know, say the third one. The third one, it's not to go through. I mean, that process. No, no, before, boss.
Oh, be a boom for you, but it's Uncle respect.
Nana, what did the Mr. Nice or your madam?
The person you're shooting it down in your quiet ADM. Mr. Nice, are you aware, say, sir, with Article 1613, no? A discretionary provision in the law.
Oh yes.
So, can you force someone to exercise a discretionary power?
Oh no. I think say I don't know, sir. If you guys are missing my pointer, I am not saying say Judge Dorinda relying on section 1 and 2. No, she did anything wrong. Oh, don't get it wrong. Mm-hmm. I am saying say me Mami Akosua lawyer, right? Mm-hmm. Lawyer na small can say oh no, I know not or no rely on. That is a fault on or no to think say sana BC, right? If you don't get it wrong, say yeah, make us say or think judge be use third one. No, I am just saying say a year 3. Mm-hmm. The judge decided so oh you sue 1 and 2, right? And the whole way jina. And he or the actually say start process no share no. And I think so, we have come to understand say I'll go through process already. That is how she was going to come out with. And nobody is arguing about this issue of making honor. I'm not arguing about that. But Obika said, I think the Obika said, now marriage certificate and kokoto, which
Mr.
again,
Nice, Mr. Nice. It's what you have to say. The judge was not at fault, my boy.
Oh no. So a process.
Okay.
Let me clap for
my function. Inspire me, I am the swag catcher. First, Mr. Nice, I to say. The judge was not at fault. Okay. Mr. Nice, first, what the law says about a proving a foreign law in Ghana.
It has to go through a process. Again, like I said, you are going back to the same thing again.
Me bizarre question. So the yes or no?
Minimum.
Okay. You made a point, say, not judge Dorinda Onim what a German offense marriage certificate.
Only said yes, because of presuming.
And I want to tell you, say, it is not the job of judge any judge to know what a foreign law is. Would you too?
Agreed. Agreed. And no problem.
So is that the fault of the judge?
And I'm making say.
What's the fault? They're
making I think say. They're making still more intimacy. Me in say. Judge ni so yes go through that process no why enye ne kwan so the bio kai so munye bia no enye ne kwan so because mbra me sifa dey we cover process you never bring me went me and fanfa. What do you want me to do? It mean the person me no obey. I do not have a problem with that.
Mr. Nice, I like the way you are kind of flowing with that, and I would rather want you to come here more often if you don't mind that. Because sometimes baby I will in run boss. The vulgarity is so bad. So if you like coming right,
Mr. Nice. And from the conversation, what you have to say, Judge, during the one mistake be our law in Meboa.
Oh no, in the evidence act, no.
Okay.
So what is the basis for that? What is the basis for that?
And I was also can say, maybe. Was also can say, first, the whole judgment was based on a technicalities. Technicalities part of the law.
What do you mean that is part of the law? Of course, okay. Me saying technicalities means Yasha will say also ukoye bibi, right? When to me anya, and don't say because again I never swan am pesa amount for and some the amount for episode omodin se judge and say there was no marriage certificate. There was marriage certificate.
Technicalities is not about Yasha. It's about what the law says. I am manager of say yeah.
And then okay.
Yes, a man say yeah. It's not the Obi Asha.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right. And man is okay,
yes.
Thank you. And yes, Obi there show. Okay, Matthias. All right.
Mr. Nice, what judge say, Judge during the one mistake be our learning. So that didn't know a friends and more common platforms.
Then
can be a say D. Asemeti amani Akosua Serwaa first Ghana law courts in Kanokre.
Okay, so my members are questions. Say when I say when it comes to the part whereby the material needed to be authenticated, certification and identification and all of that, or not fault or anything. I am not saying I agree with her with the entire judgment. And I just want to point it out there.
She did not make any mistake. Judgment.
No.
You go on every day on your platforms, more criticizing. So and so I say, but these are questions you are telling us. The judge did nothing wrong.
As authentication as my judge na Andiantum. She did not make any wrong. And I mean to say, oh yeah, be our, but do I agree with everything on her judgment? No. And then you want to me for me say because me say I should agree with everything that happened. No.
Which portion of the judgment that you
which portion of the judgment don't you
agree? Yeah.
The portion that I don't agree.
Yes, because that's what he said right now.
Okay, yeah. The portion that I don't agree. The portion that I don't agree. Number one, AI photo now. The call.
Hey, Mr. Nice, what? Don't go there.
I was judgment anymore.
Listen. No. I won't allow you.
But it wasn't addressed as an AI photo in court. It was.
I won't allow you to go there, right? Please. You are talking about appeal. So what I say. And we are telling you the reason why Mr. Senso. Meaning baby are all corner. Me manenko. You are talking about appeal.
What's the main problem where I had a problem?
Mr. Nice Nyabutre. We are talking about appeal. And we are telling you the reason why in our opinion, Mami Akosua Serwaa does not have any case in appeal. The reason why a friend, some other case we will not have any impact on Akosua Serwaa's case in appeal. Please, let's focus on that one. Remember, I am fan Kobe Fufu baby. Because Tabusia Penya Sembia Okoka or court bia court and Jantum. Nti Adentina Okoka we ask my ban.
Oh no. Oh, bisa what's my
the reason why I'm my own corner say the also only judge no the judge did not accept it. And
I bet you say
Tabusia Penya the court
My dear, to Yanka, so Yanka appeal na se. Oh, I don't make a judgment, no. See, may I dear to Yanka forward to the appeal and modest case.
Okay.
Tio, we say you have a problem with the judgment, and now you are going to
say you.
Anything I make a child say, anything I can say, one reason now citing in the first case is a non it's a non-starter because as far as I know, Ebusia Penny evidence bia or the court na sembia okoka or court no the court did not accept it.
So what are we talking about?
So honey, so the reason why I may raise that point in a say, right? Ebusia Penny used that picture, right? Ebusia Penny used that picture to back the fact say this was actually a picture taken after
but Mr. Knight, you get where I'm coming from, said the judge did not place probative weight on Ebusia Penny's argument. Therefore, the same weight did not place probative value on the document. That is why Akosua Serwaa has gotten away with perjury. Hold on. That is why Akosua Serwaa has gotten away with perjury because the judge did not play. Yeah, because and your mom coaching is a fraud. Mr. Nice, my war coming with me fever. The judge did not place probative value on that marriage certificate. Hence, she gets away with perjury. But if she continues to do these things, perhaps one day she might not get away. So if she knows what the BB Beba, certainly it wouldn't be the appeal. As we all know, there is a remarking process, right? All to me, for BB and Bishop, now make sure when it comes to the settlement of records, it will be hard for you, Kulendi a lot to insert any document into that. The Baba Jama lawyers will oppose 100%. It won't work. So where exactly are you guys going to maneuver to insert that document? And Kontonji Media has been saying things. You better tell her to shut up because it's exposing you guys. Oh, wait. I'm telling you that when I hear these things, I know some more bribery. And you guys are involved in corruption. So even if you guys are doing bad stuff, why don't you tell her to shut up? She talks too much. And that tells us that there's no certificate. If there is a certificate, you shouldn't go through all these struggles. And for 1 year, you guys have not been able to authenticate it. After answer during mother's case, authenticate it. In the settlement of records, Monkai said you have already amended your appeal grounds. And Okra is going to waste your time. That appeal has not been filed officially. And by the time I'm mobile file, I'm new information, new details, which is amended grounds. I'm not talking about documents. Modiba attach settlement of records to compile that book. In fact, there's no way out. Why? But it was so Mr. Nice, remember?
Mr. Nice, honey, as you said, me hostess with the mostest. Honey, clap for yourself, clap for yourself, because it is only here. The host has a brain. The gig in that meeting, Mr. Nice, no, Mr. Nice. You see, this is the type of people you should be mingling with. You see how you're having an intellectual conversation. This is your place. No
problem. So, honey,
Mr. Nice,
Not Mr. Nice technicalities na ma yanje maame Akosua Serwaa certificate na nto na maybe say ne sat na so the duplicate na say photocopy or scan copies na buy ana je dorinda so ka say all for we jan wan mra no mo all for na ne I crime site hwe no emi so hu yan ka obaji ato eno so technicalities na go against one more man.
Okay, again, Mamene did not take any photocopies. There's not such copies. Copies is a certified copy. And photocopies.
I didn't and again, certify. I don't know certified.
Oh,
Man, word no show my they were
also copy. No, explaining.
Me pacho obi kasa me timi abem kakra. Me pa macho Mr. Mo penimfo ne na me platform no nti Mr. Mo pa say ye be ma ye kasa ho ate. I've picked some very important information but I can't share it today, but I've picked some very important information. Mr. Nice also.
Yeah, so when you can say a copy doesn't mean say a photocopy. Yeah, man say one kasa wawoba. Now obey certificate na the mount. That is not the original certificate. You just say a certified copy. And the idea we should understand say we can say copy. It doesn't mean say a photocopy. Any other question must be when you have a photocopy. That is not idea a copy chair. But you're moving on to
page 106 of the judgment. Based on what Judge Darenda said, she said, consequentially, for the contradiction, lack of authentication or identification, and lack of certification of exhibits B, B1, and C are hereby rejected as they have no probative value and will not be considered for purposes of proving any civil marriage between the plaintiff and the deceased. This is what Judge Darenda said about the documents that was presented by them.
And this is what I just told Mr. Nice said. You guys, Mr. Nice, maybe also you talk of perjury, you know. The fact is, because there was no probative value on the judge, did not place any weight on them, and she got away with it. Niye kasa oti ase. Na nyasa Ghana phone to me in channel for perjury. No. Said the busia paying so the nyamfa value onto the same thing Akosua Serwaa. And until she got away to us, Mr. Nice coming.
But even honey, before the 106 ITA 105.
Citizen,
this is the 105. I want to say that it says 105 before the 106 number reading says that the court finds as a fact that the plaintiff could not prove her marriage, which she alleged was contracted under German law, since proving a foreign law is a matter of fact. She also could not satisfy the presumption that she contracted the marriage by providing an authentic, identified, certified copy of the marriage certificate. 106. Consequentially, for the contradictions, lack of authentication or identification, and lack of certification of exhibit B, B1, and C are hereby rejected as they have no probative value and will not be considered for the purposes of proving any civil marriage between the plaintiff and the deceased.
Citizen, you have not said anything different from what we've been saying. There is a process. You have to go through. No.
You just allow him to go on.
No.
Mr. Nice, maybe when is Ashanti Queen were live and then they hire them.
Oh, honey.
Mr. Nice, now Ashanti Queen lion, let's go. To Ashanti Queen lion, mommy, Mr. Nice.
What is that? Somebody is get over Mr. Nice.
Mr. Nice, I don't know who Ashanti Queen get over. Mr.
Nice, let's go.
I want to wish you
we've all come to an agreement. Say there was a process that the woman had to take, Lawyer Kusi had to take marriage certificate through, right? And he did none of that. It went to me, and so already based on the fact, say if that process it go through and buyer, that these words will not be there. What you say? Because it didn't make us say technicality because one fan first process now and manage it so on from which is the foreign law now our cousin right? Sure. There is no way to it. I know what you say purported no. Now was the idea with a certificate, but because the non process we are not going to say a certificate. What I say? Me personally, I don't argue about these kind of things because I did now think about an uncle so right.
But she went ahead to say,
citizen, please allow him to
Only by and put my
This is
So the money landing here one by one, not in for comment section. Mr. Nice also.
Appeal, so right? Appeal, no. I don't have my laptop here, but appeal, and maybe say, if you were a dear beer, me a change the outcome of a judgment, they can accept it. Society near present, and then me change the outcome of the judgment, they can accept it. Right now, no. It's happened to just enough. It's taking it out of context, honey. Obi will be timid paper be a share document to be. Person would new paper be a canwa also file application and now motion say
okay, so you seek a leave to the appellate court.
Exactly.
You want to add an evidence, but it's going to be tough.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, especially. It's going to be tough.
What to be function? And yet there's a choice here by Japton, 50-50. And I make a say, meaning now reasoning and how our can case. Sa determination or would you Korea? Yes, some the other party no so to challenge why they should not even accept it. What you say? Then they come to
Mr. Nigel, I want to mention about a couple of weeks ago.